We are out in one of our favorite camp spots. We got the crew together this weekend just for a little, company retreat, hang out, ride some dirt bikes, sit around the propane fire, have a good time. Figured it'd be a good time to introduce this little rig. You might have seen it around. We've had this thing running around the shop for a while now. Toyota pickup that we put a custom modified shell on the back, made a little camper. Just in some off time, we had some extra time at the shop. Just want to make a fun employee rig. So we got to take it out this weekend and try it out. So we'll give you a little tour. Of course, we got to have that ARB bumper up front, rough country winch in there in case you get in any sticky situations, which we almost did on the way out here, but it was all good. Got some fatty spotties on the roof because you got to have those. 100 watts of solar up there, some surf racks, max air fan, Rhino Rack Sunseeker awning, nice big window, water fill for the 15-gallon water tank that's in there. A little extra water here if you need. And then over here, really only the essentials. We got some L-Track. A lot of the stuff on here is stuff we had lying around the shop, and one of the things we have a lot of are pieces of L-Track that aren't quite long enough for a lot of our uses, so we gotta put them to use here. Shovel, axe, Max Tracks. Sorry, those aren't Max Tracks. Fake ones, traction boards, and that's pretty much what she wrote on the exterior. This thing's got Bilstein suspension, all refreshed, and it's got some Old Man Emu springs in the back, giving it a little more ride height and more specifically carrying the weight that we got back here. Alrighty, now we're on the inside here. Kind of see this this little cozy den for yourself. Really stoked on how it all turned out, all came together in here. A lot of warm tones, just a super cozy little nook. Obviously with a rig like this, you're gonna be doing most of your camping outside, but if the worst should happen and you get some foul weather, you can chill on this bench here. We've got a little sink there, got your fridge right here, ready to go. So it really can do it all. If you are camping outside and you want a way to make some food or something like that, of course we gotta have that heavy duty drawer slide here. Comes way out. We got a little topper on it that'll slide around. Maybe it might be perfect for your butane stove right there. So you're kind of locked in. Fridge, you'll notice, is accessible from the outside. That was one thing. You can kind of put it either way if you want. But one thing that I always love is being able to grab a cold one without having to track dirt inside. So that's huge. We're on a little bit of a slant here, so it's not this lifted, unfortunately. So here's that kind of bench setup. Good little place to take a snooze. Like I said, we got a vent here that actually opens up, big window. Little fun touches like this, storage for all your little cords and whatnot. Sink right here on an electric water pump, ready to go. Nice bit of soft storage right here. And then hidden in here is gonna be that water tank. So everything's in here, everything's contained, which is really sweet. Tons of little nooks through here for all your goodies. Big nook up there. Now when it's time for bed, it's pretty simple. So I've gone ahead and grabbed the backs of this bench, set them down in. Now we got a nice full-size bed in here, ready to go. You can still use this upper storage. You can still use this cubby here. You still got your sink, still got your fridge. So theoretically, you could leave it like this all the time, but I think one of my favorite setups, little bench setup here so you can hang, but we can have all our bedding and stuff back here like what's going on right now. I can access my storage cubbies. I still got my sink, my fridge. Now, it's kind of cool the different ways we can use this thing. Got some L-Track on the roof in case you want a surfboard inside. You could fit, I believe, a 7.6 in here. So you mid-length guys will be stoked. We've kind of just used this around the shop for if anyone needs to go camping or trips like this or showing people some of the work we do. But we're kind of thinking about passing it on to a new owner. So if you think you might be interested in, a go anywhere overland camper rig, you got that Toyota Flare. Everything's super solid, everything's functional, got 100 amp hours of battery. This thing's ready to go. You'll see that if it happens. Thanks for checking it out with me, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week.